Hey everyone, it's Jdog here from the 4 Minecraftings, and today I'm with my boy Leo. Alright, yeah, I was gonna help this dude build a farm. He's in lapis armor, so I think he needs help with it. And so, anyways, guys, I have made quite a few of these videos, but I think this one is the best one yet. You heard me. Today, we are going to be learning how to make lots of money, and you already probably saw from the title above, how to make a lot of money very fast. So, you know, it all started with this new update, the hub update, alright? And then they decided they would put in a community center, and there'd be someone right here, I think right here, that would say about mayor elections. Hang on, let me just see if my upgrades are done. Oh, they are, yay! Alright, and so what the mayor upgrade is it basically just makes it so that you can elect a mayor, and the mayor will give boosts. Also, there's a community shop where you can buy stuff, alright? But that's not the reason why I'm here. Alright, the reason I'm here, oh yeah, and Mayor Seraphine has been demoted. It's kind of sad. And there's 2 building projects. This one is now being built by the building team because we contributed to it. It's now being built by the building team in hypixel. So the builder is now getting his new hut that actually just finished up today. And so, anyways, the way to make a lot of money, go into the election room, go over here, and you look for your dudes, alright? You see your guys over here, and so some of the dudes that make the most money are Marina. I don't really like her since you make much less, because you have to, because you have to grind for her to get it. Or, Diana, where she's on right now, and so I will give you guys a list of items that you will need for this, and a list of recommended items that you'll need for this. So, yeah. Alright, so, something that you'll need are the Ancestral Spade, no enchants on it, don't need anything, a good weapon, well, a weapon that does enough damage, like 2k at least, 2k damage. Like I have a pigment sword and a aspect of the dragons. And that's pretty much all you need. To get an Ancestral Spade, just go into Mayor Diana, get an Ancestral Spade for 5,000 coins and 32 gold ingots right here. And the recommended items are like an AOTD or a pigment sword and wise armor. Now I'll get to that in a bit. You'll also want an AOTE and a grappling hook to help you move around faster, because I'll be explaining the event. And if you deal better damage, then if you go into Mayor Diana, there's a griffin pet, and I have a common one because I'm not that good. And so I'll explain along the way. So you take your Ancestral Spade and you right click. Right now I'm in 1.16.2, so it's not as good as it would be. But anyways, alright. So we just follow this. And now see this? Oh look, here it is. So that I had already started the trail. So wow, I did get 1,500 coins. Now I click this. Alright, and now you see how this particle effect is all red? That means that it's a far way away. So I'm going to press this, and now since it's leading this way, that means that it's this way, but I'm not going to go over the mountain since I don't want to. So this is why the AOD and the grappling hook come in handy. My AOD is not enchanted because I don't need it enchanted, like, other than with Ultimate Wise, because I don't really use my AOD. It's kind of bad compared to my AOTD, so like, I just don't see the point in it, you know? Alright, anyways, let's just come up here. Alright, and now it's over here. Alright, so we're going to click this, And at the end of the chain, see how it says 4 out of 4 right there? Oh, wait, where is it? Ah, here it is. Hang on. I already had one griffin feather. I don't know where this one is going. Where are you? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. I thought it didn't work. Alright, so yeah, griffin feather. So if you go to the bazaar right here, and then you go into griffin feather right here, it sells for 50k, which is pretty good considering I just did that in like, what, a minute? So yeah, I already had one, so that's like 100k right there. And so I'm going to keep going because there's some other things I have not explained. I think it's easier to explain when I get there. So you know how on the third one I dug out a 1,500 coins? That was just luck. Alright, so this will start a new strand, so it'll be the first one. And so notice how it has these like weird effects around it. Click it. Since it's the first one, it doesn't drop anything special. It just shows an arrow. And the color represents the distance. The more green it is, the closer it is. The more red it is, the farther away it is. Alright, so now we are just going to just go over here. And so yeah, I recommend Wise Armor for this because mana is very fast because you're going to need like 100 mana normally. Alright, and now see, we dug out something called a Minus Hunter. And so now we're just going to bop it on the head real quick. Bam. Alright, let's just put that over there. And now we're going to go over here and then dig it up. Alright, so now we have the second one. Alright, but here's the thing. We weren't using our griffin pet. So that means that if you use your griffin pet and it's a higher tier, well, not tier, like if it's a higher rank, sort of, like I forget what it's called. If it's a legendary, then the things that it spawns are going to be much harder, but it's going to give you much better loot. From that, like from the Minos Hunter, I got a Ancient Claw, which isn't very good. But here's, alright, I got another Minos Hunter. Like, you'll still have a chance to get Minos Hunters, but see how there's like a fiery effect on this one? That means that you're going to get either coins or a griffin feather. And so on the last one, you're never going to get a monster, and same with on the first one. So that's really nice. Alright, so I need to show you a few more things. So yeah, grinding with this is super helpful, because after like the first day or so, people just stop grinding. Alright, so now this means that it's going to be on the other side of the map. So if I just do this, I realize it's going to be that way, but that's the hub. So if I just do /warp hub, I'm already halfway there, and it didn't waste any mana. So now let's just grappling hook and AOT spam here. I'm fairly sure I went past it. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So let's just go over here. There it is right there. Right, and now you see how it's this weird thing. It's this. Now this is the next level of griffin things. Now it won't attack me. Oh, it will attack me. I just can't attack it if I don't have common griffin pet on. So I need a common griffin pet, and I'm just gonna AOTD this. It says it's immune, but that's not true. It's just a glitch. And so the higher the ranking, the harder it was, because as you probably saw there, those guys had like 30,000 health, and there were 2 of them. Meanwhile, the Minos Hunter only had like a griffin feather. Alright, so that's 50k easy. And that Minos Hunter only had like what, 2k health. So like it goes up pretty high. And once you get to rare griffin pet, the dudes start to get pretty intense. Like the dudes get 2 million health. And for that kind of thing, I recommend either a Frozen Scythe and an Ink Wand, or Ink Wand spam. Because, like, Ink Wands are pretty good. Like, they deal a lot of damage. Like, the only downside to ink ones, I'd say, would be their cooldown. So, yeah, in case you want to, so yeah, I recommend a good weapon. If you're better a Griffin pet, full very wise armor if you can afford it. Maybe if you want to do necrotic. I don't really like necrotic because it doesn't add on, it adds on just a little bit of mana, but it doesn't add on much, health. Like, wise adds on like 15 health each, which doesn't seem like much at first, but when you add it all up, that's like 60 health, so that can make the difference in a fight. And so, I don't really have that many fairy souls right now, so like, here, let me just take off my armor to prove this. Like my armor's off, I only have like 300 health out of like 500, so like, I haven't really unlocked that many fairy souls. I just HPB'd this armor, so. Alright, so let's just go over here. And I already got another Griffin Feather. So far I've already made like 200k in this video. So Warp Hub. Alright, so yeah, this video has only been like 12 minutes long so far, and I have made 200k. So that means that if you go ahead and you go into the hub, you're making 100k for 12 minutes. Then you will eventually make 500k in 1 hour. So that's really not that bad. Like, it's like, I got pretty unlucky on this. So that's like a worse like run for me. Like, I can get millions in a day, and people like give up after the second day. So it's pretty good to grind after the first few days, or at night because no one else is on. And if you want to make just a little extra money and you don't need the money right away, then keep the Griffin Feathers. And so the Griffin Feathers will eventually, after it's gone, after the event's over and you can no longer get Griffin Feathers like that, the prices for Griffin Feathers will slowly rise. And so, yeah, the Griffin Feather price will get really good. I mean, like, I don't really know what else to say. And you, sir, are getting another house soon. Look at that smile. Look at the smile. So, yeah, that's the mayor's update. There are multiple mayors this year. There aren't many that make much money. I voted Paul because I really like dungeon runs, and he's a dungeon man. Aatrox is the brother of Maddox, the Slayer. Diaz basically is basically an economics person. You get extra interest, and you can increase the buy limits on NPCs. Doesn't make you anywhere near as much as Marina, or well, it might make you as much as Marina. It doesn't make you anywhere near as much as Mayor Diana. But yeah, I'd say Diana's the best, hands down. Like, because if you want good stuff, in the Marina event, then you're gonna need to be able to take out something, I'm fairly sure, with like 1 million health, and I'm fairly sure you need like level 22 fishing. Right now I'm only level 17, so that's not really viable for me. I recommend Winter Rod and then going on to Rod of Legends, but it is expensive. Like, so yeah, I've discussed too much. So yeah, my recommended weapon choices, my recommended things for this, in summary, are Ancestral Spade, very wise armor. If you can afford it, Inquan spam. And grappling hook and AOTE. And so yeah, and Griffin Pet if you're good. The higher the rarity, the better it is. And so yeah, guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.